Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will continue to learning a bit more about sets in Python. In the earlier video, we saw the methods available for sets till intersection update, right? So you can see it in. So now let's go ahead and cover the remaining sets. So let's see what's the next method. So my set dot tab, if I hit, I'll see we are done with intersection update, right? I will clear copy and clear in there. So now let's go and check what is disjoint. So let's see the definition first, what this is disjoint means. So it returns true if the two sets have null intersection. So when you guys will have null intersection, when in both the sets there are no common elements. So none of the elements of either of the sets are present in both the sets. Okay. So in that case, we will have null intersection. So let's see if this returns true with my new set. So it returns false because my set has and my set and my new set has intersection of 1, 3 and Shankar, right? So how we can check that? My set dot intersection of my new set. So it will say 1, 3 Shankar. So this is not, these two are not disjoint set. Now let's say I'm creating my another set is equal to data science, ML and AI. Okay. So this is my another set. Now if I say my set dot is disjoint with my another set. So if I say this, my another set, it will return me true. Why? Because the intersection between these two sets is null. There are no common elements. Cross check that intersection with my another set. This is an empty set. So this is what is disjoint. So let's go to next available method. My set dot is subset. Okay, let's say what this means. This reports whether another set contains this set. So what do we mean by this? Let's say I execute this, my set dot is subset my new set. So it says false because my set has some elements which are not present in my new set, right? So paintj and 4 plus 8j, right? These are the two differences. My set has 4 plus 8j but is not having paintj. My new set has paintj but is not having 4 plus 8j. Let's say if I want to make either one of these as my subset, let's say I want to make my new set as subset of this. Okay, so what I have to do? Let's say I just discard paintj from my new set. Okay, we can say discard, right? I will remove paintj from it. So I'll say discard paintj. Now my new set will not be having paintj as an element. Now if I execute this, my set dot is subset my new set, it will still say false, right? Why? Because it compares my set and with this my new set. It sees if all the elements of this set are present in my new set. But if I just reverse the order here, my new set and my set. So is my new set a subset of my set? True. Why? Because my new set has 1, 3 and Shankar as elements. My set has 1, 2, 3 Shankar 4 plus 8j as elements. So as you can see, all the elements of my new set are present in my set, correct? So that's why it will return me true. But it will return me false the other way, because if I execute my set dot is subset of my new set, all the elements of my set must be part of my new set, which is not the case, right? 4 plus 8j is missing, 2 is missing, right? That's why it returns false here. But in this case, it will return true. So this is what is subset. Now let's check other method available. So we are done with is subset. Let's say if it is a superset. Okay, if my set is a superset of my new set, okay, it returns true now. Why? Because my set has all the elements of my new set and also has some additional elements in it, but my new set is a subset of my set, correct? So if my new set is a subset of my set will be a superset, correct? If my set is a subset of my new set will be a superset of my set in that case. But in our case, my new set is a subset of my set, correct? You can see here, my new set is subset of my set, correct? That's why my set will be a superset of my new set. Hope you guys understood it. Okay, so let's go to next method, my set dot. So we are done with subset, superset, remove. So what this pop does, so it removes and returns an arbitrary set element. Okay, so let's say pop element. Okay, because this returns arbitrary element, that element will be removed from this particular set. So what are the contents of my set? My set has complex number 1, 2, 3 and Shankar, right? So let's say I'll pop it. I'll just execute a pop method on my set. So if I want to see which element is removed from that set, see, it removed 1. Why 1? Why not 4 plus 8j? Because the definition of pop says it removes and returns an arbitrary set element. You can remove any of the elements present in this particular set. And another reason is because sets are unordered collection. Okay, keep that in mind always. So this is about pop. Now let's go to next available method. So pop is done. Next, remove. So what remove means? It removes an element from a set. It must be a member. Okay. So if I am asking it to remove some element from this set, it should present in that. Otherwise, it will throw me an error. Let's say I want to remove 4 plus 8j. Okay. So let's remove that 4 plus 8j. Okay. And execute it. If I check my set, gone. 4 plus 8j is gone. We have only 2, 3 and Shankar because earlier we executed pop, it removed 1 from it, which is out of our control. It could remove any of the elements. But since 1 was already removed, the existing elements were 4 plus 8j, 2, 3, Shankar. Now I am passing 4 plus 8j to the remove method, asking it to remove this complex number from this particular variable. After executing it, I can see that this complex number is removed. So the remaining elements are 2, 3 and Shankar. Okay. So this is what remove does. Now that 4 plus 8j is removed, if I execute this again, if I again ask Python interpreter to remove 4 plus 8j from this particular set, it will throw me an error. It says key error 4 plus 8j. It means that this is not present in this particular variable my set. This is not an element. Okay. This is not present. So this is what remove does. So let's go to next available method, which is symmetric difference. So in order to check that, let me have the elements displayed for our convenience. My set and my new set. So you can see 2, 3 Shankar are the elements of my set. 1, 3 Shankar are elements of my new set. Okay. So if I just execute my set symmetric difference, my new set, it will give me 1 and 2. Okay. Why 1 and 2? What does the definition of symmetric difference is? Returns a symmetric difference of two sets as a new set. Okay, that is, you need to concentrate on this particular line. All the elements that are in exactly one of the sets. Okay, so all the elements that are in exactly one of the sets. Let's see the output 1 and 2. 1 is present in my new set but not present in this set. 2 is present only in this set but not in this. Okay, so it is a symmetric difference. The difference between my set and my new set will be 2, right? Let's see that. So the difference between my set dot difference with my new set. So it is 2, correct? But difference between my new set and my set will be, any guesses? My new set and my set, it will be 1. So the symmetric difference will be the combination of both ways difference of the sets. Okay, so it has both the elements in it, 1 and 2. So this is symmetric difference. So it doesn't matter if you change the order of the sets in symmetric difference. So if I just execute my new set, symmetric difference, my set, it will still return me the same output as earlier, because the order doesn't matter, as the definition or the method name itself makes it clear. It is symmetric difference. Hope this is clear. Okay, could be confusing, but it's easy. The name suggests everything. Or else you can just remember both way difference. The output of the symmetric difference will be the elements which will be produced as output when we execute the difference on both the sets in both the ways. Okay, so that will be the output. Now let's check other method available. So we are done with symmetric difference. Likewise, we can have symmetric difference update. So if I execute this symmetric difference update, okay, my new set, and execute it, I will have my set rated to 1, 2. Earlier my set has 2, 3 Shankar, but since I used update on my set will have the symmetric difference update methods overwritten with the elements present in it. Okay, so you can see the output. But if I executed my new set dot symmetric difference my set, in that case my new set would have 1, 2 as elements, but my new set will still have 2, 3 in that case. Now in this case my new set will be unaffected. My new set will be unaffected. The same. Okay. This is about symmetric difference and symmetric difference update. Now if I check the other method, it is union. Okay. In order to check union, let's see my set, my new set. These are the elements, right? 1, 2, 1, 3 Shankar. Okay. My set dot union, and I am calling union on my new set. So what this union does, it returns the union of sets as a new set. So it is not affecting either of the sets. It will in turn return as the new set. Correct? So union set is equal to, I am executing this. So let's see the output. Union set. So it will have all the elements combined. But since set is a unordered collection of unique elements, elements will not be repeated. So my set is 1, 2. My new set is 1, 3 Shankar. But the union of my set and my new set is 1, 2, 3 Shankar. This one again will not be included because it's already part of this set. So union means combine all the elements together, but count each element only once, or consider each element only once. Okay, so that's the definition of union. So this is the set. It doesn't matter if you change the order of union execution. Okay, I mean to say, if you execute my new set dot union on my set, the result will still be the same. So if I check the output, it will still be the same. So this is about union. So let's go to next method. After union, it says update. It says update a set with the union of itself and others. Let's see what it does. So if I do not pass anything to it, the output will be, it will be unaffected. It will be 1, 2, because my set has elements 1, 2. Now if I say my set dot update my new set, remember the elements in my new set is 1, 2 and Shankar, 1, 3 and Shankar, right? So now if I execute my set dot update my new set, if I now check the elements of my set, you will see 1, 2, 3 Shankar. Why? Because the definition of update is it will update the set on which update is called with the union of the other set. Okay. So first thing it will do is it will call union on these two sets. The union on these two sets will be 1, 2, 3 Shankar, and the set on which update is called, that is my set. So it will update my set with the union values. Okay. So if I had called my new set dot update my set, in that case, my new set will have values 1, 2, 3 and Shankar. In this case, my set is affected because we have got update method on my set. Okay, hope this is clear. Now I will come to the two methods that we left behind, that is clear and copy. Okay, let's see. the, these are the elements of my set, right? 1 2 3 and Shankar. I say dot clear. So what it does, it says it remove all the elements from this set. So it will basically remove everything from this particular variable my set. So if I check the my set output now, it will be an empty set. So this is what clear does. Okay, so it simply removes. That's why I kept it towards the end. Now there is another method which I left earlier, that is copy. Okay, since I don't have any elements in my set, let me use my new set. These are the elements. Now if I say my set is equal to my new set dot copy, so what it does, it returns a shallow copy of the set, right? So my new set dot copy, calling dot copy on my new set will return a copy of this my new set as a new set, and I am assigning that to my set variable. Because my set is already empty here, I am create, you can treat it as a new variable creation and assigning a copy of my new set to my set variable. So if I execute it and set the value my set, you will see the elements of my new set are present in this my set. Now, since it's a copy, the memory address or the location in the memory of both these sets will be different. ID of my set and my new set. Okay, so you can see the difference clearly, right? So this is just a shallow copy. As I told you in my earlier video while explaining about lists, I said I will explain you a difference between shallow copy and deep copy. I will make a separate video on that part, but as of now, you just remember this much. Okay? So that's all for Python sets. Hope you guys enjoyed and keep learning. Thanks.